we kind of ran into a small issue. Apparently, this bike has been messed with, which I kind of figured that, but I wasn't 100%. But when taking the air box off, which I did, I took the top half off. When I was going to take the bottom off, because it's mounted to these carburetors, a few of the damn screws are stripped out. My screwdrivers can't get them, so now I'm at a standstill. And I can show you what I mean. So if you look closely, you see that screw, it's stripped. One right there, stripped, 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 stripped. So, with that being said, I can't get them out. So, I contacted a buddy of mine that's doing the carburetor work for me on this bike. Sent him a video of them saying, hey man, I'm going to have to find some way to get those out because I don't have the tool I need to do it. I'm waiting on him to get back with me. But as you saw, I did get it out. Now, anybody that knows anything about Honda, specifically this model, when you go to buy the filter, does it come like this? The whole plastic with filter built in, or do I take this off? It looks like it's riveted on, so I don't think you can take it off. But as you can see, that's one nasty filter. That's not going to be reused. As much as I'd like for it to, it just ain't going to happen. There was wasp nest, dirt daubers, all kinds of crap inside that. So yeah, that sucked. And yes, it had these little bells. I call them bell housing. Had these. There's 4 of them that were sitting in those holes where those screws were. I just showed you. They were sitting down in there, kind of like twisted a little bit. So that's a new one. I've never seen a air box with these in it, but it's something to do with the carburetors. But yeah, hopefully we can. Sorry. Shush. It was a heat shield. It was on this side because they had it upside down and just slammed in there. It wasn't even bolted or nothing. Anyway, I guess next, only thing I can think of is I can try to get the radiator out, because I am going to have to flush the radiator. I got to check the water pump on this thing at some point. I noticed that my throttle over here, whenever I turn it, it does turn like it's supposed to. Like it's the only thing it don't do is snap back. So that could be one of the valves is stuck. It could be all the valves are stuck, and that's why it's not springing back. But at least it's not locked down. It does move. It just don't spring back. Yeah. But anyway, we're just gonna keep going. Keep on keeping on, as Joe Dirte would say. And well, I guess I'll do that with the radiator. Then I'll get down to the engine oil, get the oil drained out of it. The plug should be right underneath the body, like directly underneath, I hope. I got a line that I got to figure out where it goes, because I found it. I don't know if it's what it goes to. I found a few things unplugged that don't have anywhere to go, that should be plugged up, I guess, but I can't figure out where they go. I got to figure out how to get the ignition off, because I don't know if that ignition is bad. I know when you put a jump box to the battery cables and you go to turn the ignition, nothing happens. So we got to see what's going on there. I got to get these lines off the grips, the throttle lines, the front brake line, the clutch cable's got to come off. I told y'all, it's going to be a project. It's nothing that's going to happen overnight. And I know that going into it, nothing was going to happen overnight. So, there's that. I'm taking a knee. Taking an old knee here, because my knee's killing me right now, standing up too long. Sucks being old. But yeah, we got all that to do. Hopefully I can get this knocked out within the next year. That is my goal. I have it set to be fully finished and rideable by April of next year. Could be sooner, but I doubt it. Because there's a lot I want to do to this bike. I still gotta, I know the seat that's going on it. The old lady picked out the seat she wanted. It's a nice one. Whenever I get it, you'll see it and be like, what the crap? It's what she picked out. I actually like it. She wanted a gator seat. And because the way they were looking, the brown leather gator, she liked it, liked the way it looked. But I was like, I don't know if I'd want to ride on the back of an alligator. Because that's what it would feel like to me, like I was sitting on an ancient dinosaur that evolved. I don't want to do that. Because I'm going to ride this before she ever gets on it. So, speaking of which, there she is now. Yeah, it's going to be a project and a half.